Hey YouTube, it's Marida and welcome to another edition of the Nurse Lounge. In this edition, we're actually going to talk about the 3 degrees that you can get, terminal degrees that you can get while being a nurse, okay? And one of them is specific to nursing. The other 2 are not. So if you want to see what they are, just stay tuned. Welcome back. My name is Dr. Marida P. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for almost 17 years. OBGYN, well baby nursery is my specialty. I'm a nurse educator. I teach at a HBCU and I am doctorally prepared. Now, as I stated, this video is about the 3 degrees, terminal degrees that you can get while being a nurse. One of them, as I stated, is specific to nursing. That one is the Doctor of Nursing Practice, DNP, Doctor of Nursing Practice. That is the only one that is specific to nursing specifically. The other 2 are degrees that you can get as a nurse, but they're not specific to nursing. They are just terminal degrees in different disciplines, nursing being one included. So let me explain a little bit about what they all are. So if you are deciding or thinking about going on to get your doctorate, you can kind of better decide which doctorate best fits you and what you really want to do in your career. So the Doctor of Nursing Practice which is what I got, is basically a clinical practice, a degree, okay, terminal degree. So basically, we don't focus as much on research as we do taking the research and putting it into practice. So the PhD people are the people who actually focus on the research. So we're going to talk about PhD, Doctor of Philosophy. They're the ones who focus on the research. And what we do is they figure out the research. We say, okay, you know what? We're going to put that into practice. You say that this catheter works better on these kind of patients. Okay, so since you did the research, let's go ahead and put that into practice. We're going to take that catheter and we're going to start implementing it at this facility. And we're going to see if the outcomes show that you have better or less infections, UTIs, as a result of using this new catheter, basically. That's just an example that I'm trying to give you. So you can get a DNP, where we take it and put it into practice, which is what I have. You can have a PhD, which is Doctor of Philosophy, as I just mentioned, that is a research-based degree, okay? They are doing dissertations and things like that. In the DNP, we are actually doing capstone projects because you're going to take a project, you're going to take something and put it into practice. So we're doing capstone projects. That's the big thing at the end is the capstone project. The DNP is doing, or the PhD is doing a dissertation. So they are actually going to defend their research. Some people call it defending still when it comes to the DNP. You're defending your project, defending your research you did on your project, whatever it happens to be. But the point is there's a project at the end of a DNP, huge project that you're going to try to put into practice, hopefully one day. Or for me, I actually did a literature review, systematic literature review, and I can actually get mine published for my situation. Anyway, the PhD, like I said, is research-based. They do a lot of research. They're the ones who say, okay, you know what? I want to know about nosocomial infections and da-da-da-da-da. They're going to look that stuff up. And we're going to see how we can decrease nosocomial infections in the nursing home. And they're going to write a huge paper about it and do a dissertation on it and defend it and all this other stuff. PhD. Your other one that you may have not known about, or maybe, is the EDD, the Doctor of Education. So as it implies, most people who get the EDD are in academia. They are in education of some sort. So you can get an EDD and be in education, like an actual teacher in education. They're not just for the education people. But as a nurse educator, you can also get an EDD. It depends on what you really want to do with your degree as to where you want to go. So if I had found a program for me that was an EDD for nurses, specifically in nursing, or that nurses could get, shall I say, then I would have went that route. Some programs are now beginning to come up with an EDD in nursing education, but that's still new. So I didn't want to say that's specific to nursing because it's not specific to nursing. An EDD you can get in nursing, but it's not necessarily specific to nursing. The DNP is specific to nursing, doctor of nursing practice. You can't get a DNP in any other discipline besides nursing is what I'm trying to say. An EDD you can get in education, like people who are in, K through 5 education or post-secondary education, they get EDDs as well. PhDs, as you know, people get all kinds of disciplines get PhDs. So that's not specific to nursing. But I do want to make sure that you understood that there are 3 different degrees, and there may be actually a couple of more. However, those are the 3 main ones that you can get while being a nurse as a terminal degree. Now, people have asked me time and time again, which one is better? And honestly, or I heard you can get a better job if you get a PhD, or you could do this or whatever. You know what? Truth be told, I have never been turned down for a job. Okay. They calling for me. Okay. With my DNP. A lot of the jobs you will see will say they want someone with a doctorate degree. And if they want a DNP specifically, they will put DNP specifically that they want. If they want somebody with a EDD or a PhD, they will put that specifically on the application or the job description that's what they're looking for, the requirements. However, most jobs I'm seeing even today are saying they want someone who is doctorally prepared. They don't care which one of them you got. They want somebody doctorally prepared. So therefore I qualify. Now, if you are someone who says, oh, I love research, I just love research, then the PhD is for you. If you're someone who knows you want to go into education, specifically nursing education, then the EDD may be better for you. However, if you're someone who's like a practitioner, an NP, who wants to go into practice and who wants to further develop practice and put things and implement research into practice, the DNP is for you. However, like I just told you, I have a DNP and I'm not a nurse practitioner. I actually work in education. So I'm just simply saying that I can use my degree wherever, type of thing. So hopefully that kind of gives you some insight about which one you want to do if you feel like you want to get your doctorate in nursing as a nurse, but you don't really know which one you want to go to. You have plenty to choose from. Just do your research. I always say do your research. Do due diligence and do your research and find out what's the best fit for you. And that's the program you need to seek after. They will all benefit you the way it needs to benefit you. Now, I will say this. If someone is saying, well, we only hire PhD prepared faculty, well, then if you have a DNP or EDD, guess what? You don't apply there. It's just that simple. It's no different than, and I've said this before, this is no different than if you have a associate's degree as a registered nurse and they require a BSN. They don't allow you to come with an associate's degree. Well, guess what? You just don't apply there. You go somewhere who will take your associate's degree as a registered nurse. So that's what you kind of do. You just go where the money's going to be for your degree that you have. So hopefully that has been helpful for some of you who are kind of thinking about going into or furthering your education into the doctorate level of nursing. Hopefully that's beneficial to you. If you have any questions, definitely comment those below. I will actually link the other 2 videos to this one because the first one was talking about the DNP versus PhD, which is better. The second one was actually talking about the PhD and DNP in education. And this one, I just want to kind of go into the fact that you can get 3 different types of terminal degrees and you just pick the best one for you. So these are 3 different videos kind of focusing on 3 different things, but they all do overlap. So thank you for watching this video. Follow me on IG. It's going to be right here. Also, your girl's on TikTok now, so follow me on TikTok. I answer a lot of questions over there. They are also the inspiration for a lot of the videos for over here, so definitely go to TikTok and follow me over there. Ask questions, whatever you want to do. I'll make a video for you, or you could be a part of my next Q&A. However it is, however you want to be. Thank you for watching this video in its entirety, and until the next time, you all take care. Bye-bye.